12 is all I'm giving you.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever.
Technically, we started it at 12, right?
Still holding.
Huh.
It'd be running.
That's not.
12 is all I'm giving you.
Oh,
There it
there it
is.
goes.
Hey, man, was that
Technically, we started it at 12, right?
that was a hell of a lag.
Still holding.
It was. Probably because Jericho's playing PlayStation and Misty's on her phone. Says excellent connection.
John Martin.
You're out. Cool, buddy.
So,
Oh,
John,
well, I'm out. See ya. Didn't know you were in here.
I sent him the invite.
Chunky and John should both have the invite, right?
Yeah. Gotta wait on Mitch to talk about the one thing. What's up, Tony?
What's up, Redneck?
Oh, hey, what's up? So I think I want to. I need to get a servo.
What's up, John?
Are you loud?
Yes, I am. To a certain point.
At a certain cost.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna turn in my aluminum cans tomorrow. So
Three Brothers, $99
that's what I was thinking.
for a really good servo.
I haven't tried one of those yet, so
You'll love it. Not just seeing it, but you're gonna love it.
Yeah, we were screwing around in chat, Chunky.
Chunky.
oh, 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 oh.
What's up,
And
Jeremy?
Chunky said he was only going to wait for like 12 minutes or something like that. So when I
Right.
said when it turned right over like that, what's going on here? Am I still echoing?
No, I think you're good now.
You're not echoing, you're
Somebody,
just shutting off for some reason.
Jeremy Shooter. I'm gonna guess that that's probably one of Jericho's buddies. Your
Or State True Gaming. I don't know.
yeah, and then Dwayne, what's going on, man?
somebody's got the chat running in the background, don't they?
I got it up here.
I don't hear it.
Chat.
I was getting it there for a couple minutes here.
You had the chat running in the background.
Yeah,
I'm just messing with you. You sold your optic to order the kit and build another one, Tony?
Well, I think it'd take 5S. We're on 5S.
Yep.
Technically, it'll take up to 6.
745 ounces. Slow. 0.105 seconds. It's on 3S.
I hate when to do that.
In directions. Now I heard it on yours again, John.
I'm just sitting here silent saying nothing, so I don't know.
I heard my voice in your screen flash green.
Yeah. I just went through and shut everything down but Zoom, so
Weird.
that's why I was asking, because I was going through my screens going, okay, I have nothing playing.
But Tony, if you're gonna wait for that optic kit to be discontinued, you're gonna be waiting a long time.
Yeah, they just discontinued the Fordyce, so the optic's one of their big ones right now.
They didn't
What's up, Joe? Chunky?
the Fordyce hasn't been around that long, is it?
No, but they stopped it already.
Oh well.
Well, the Fordyce was what, 3 years already?
No.
Jeremy T, what's up?
Not that long yet.
I got a question for you, Redneck. You get the kit, who's gonna build it?
Oh, damn.
Damn. He'll give
Got
it
right out
to.
there.
Just
he'll-
asking. Just asking.
There's my little pill popping buddy.
What's up, Keith?
What's up, Keith?
I'm gonna have to order hardware.
I was gonna lose $100 worth of A-main bonus cash.
Uh, yeah, it's been a year, Joe. I don't think it's been too much longer than that, though.
Could have sworn it was longer.
Hey, Dirk.
Welcome in.
What's up, Dirk? Oh, Dirk.
Thought the Fordyce was one of their best sellers. No, must not have been.
The optic kind of took over.
I guess being a small
Yeah.
company, they can't keep them all in production, huh?
Right.
Tony says that the optic is worth more unopened. Nah. Not worth any more opened or unopened.
Not right
Unless you're trying to
now.
talk about the origin, but the optic kit isn't. There's no big deal about it.
Yeah, not right now because everybody and their mother's got one. So
Right.
if you,
Everybody and their brothers trying to get top dollar for any parts off of it too, which
I guess if they discontinue it though in a year like they did the Fordyce, then it might be worth something down the road. But
what hardware do you need, Josh?
A lot. It's like $100 worth of hardware and bearings
Oh, is it for that bugger?
for this. This is a skid steer.
Oh.
oh, you need all the screws and shit for it, huh? All the motors.
Everything.
Do I keep it for a couple of years? Yeah, leave it in a box. If you ain't gonna run it, why open it? Don't break the seals though.
Don't even look to see what panels you got.
Nope.
If you're gonna get it to try and make something off of it, leave it alone.
Put it in the cupboard and
Yeah.
Make
You say the
believe
cupboard?
nothing exists.
You know how old you sound saying, "We'll just put her up in the cupboard."
put her up in the cupboard and forget about her. There you go.
Oh wow. Thanks, Dirk.
Everything was shipped. Should be here a week or two.
Yeah, Chunky's building another one since he sold his original one.
Hmm.
So I said, well, if you're doing an order, if it's
Order double.
feasible to order two, This gets cut apart, right, Chunky? These little tabs, that's just for building.
How many files to that thing again?
Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah, too
I
many.
just started file 15, the back plate.
Uh-huh.
Uh, let's see. Printing groups. There's 21 printing groups,
Jeez.
but
Jeez.
the one is for the bucket, and I know there's a version 2 of the bucket.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I just started 14. So I know there's updates for the removable bucket and stuff like that,
Mhm.
where you can the attachments on the front.
That's all ready to go tomorrow morning.
That
That box is all ready to go to you tomorrow.
cool. Be like Christmas all over again.
Got quick disconnects.
Yeah, the front bucket is a quick disconnect.
Nice.
Can you make other attachments?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
There's snow blowers, there's a brush cutter that really works.
Wow.
Looks like a brush hog.
Yeah. You just put like a 550 motor on the top, and like where the front arms are on this thing, you're supposed to basically decase a XT60 and put the prongs out, and then you plug into that and run out for your attachments.
Hmm.
It forks also.
Yes. And ports. Then Keegan can make even more pallets and we can move them around.
Then you'll
Now,
have
what
to
are all,
do an Ohio version of Loading Wars. What's up, Eric? Hope you're feeling better, buddy.
Both
I was
Eric.
just saying, he's been down and out for what, the last
Who
week?
said it 3 times? Keith, did you say it?
You did.
I only said it twice.
I'm
What's up,
friggin'
Brad? Hey.
flu's kicking my ass. I mean, not the flu, pneumonia, supposedly.
You taking your antibiotics?
Yep.
Whatever sickness Jericho had hit Misty.
Mm.
Well, it's got her down now, huh?
Yeah. So she just had eye surgery and is coughing.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What's up, Rick?
Yeah,
What's
that's
up,
not
Ricky?
good. Putting fucking pressure on your eye, man.
Jersey,
Big
what are
Mitch.
you doing there? You need to be in here.
Yeah. What are you doing, Jersey?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Chunky, we're all waiting for Mitchell and he's not even in.
Right.
Eh,
Damn you, Mitchell.
Ooh, I forgot Abe. Do you think he'll join actually?
I don't know.
trying to cover this hole up over here. Make it light as possible.
It's a lot of printing, Ricky. I think I started printing it Sunday, and I'm on just over halfway done with the parts. That doesn't mean hours wise, that just means the list. It's like the last two parts are only an hour apiece. The tracks on the side was 7 hours, and the next part is 10 hours.
Could be worse. You could be printing a crane for somebody.
That crane,
At least he's got it right now, not melting bad all the time.
Warping.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a little warping on this, not horrible.
Here comes Mitch.
I mean, not losing, a 5-hour part in 3 minutes or whatever.
What's up, Jersey?
What's up?
Chunky should be in here too.
Unless he's cutting something.
Oh, nice chunk. Now with the directions, I've outgrown the box of parts.
Ow, that's hot.
Don't touch that. Could be hot.
Yeah.
Hey, that's hot. I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
Be careful.
Hey, can I touch that? Is it still hot?
It's
Let's
not like
see.
the Paris. It's not
It's
like the
warm.
Paris Hilton that's hot.
No, this is hot. No.
Think it may still be hot.
Working on there, Mitch.
Oh, top secret,
One of those.
one of those.
Something that'll never run.
Bingo.
You know what? You're probably right.
Gonna turn the heat up in here. It's only 70 degrees.
No, I need to go get a jacket.
I'm freezing.
Because you have a fever.
Well, he could
No,
have
I
a
checked
fever
the
with-
damn thing and it says 38.9 Celsius. Or whatever.
All
You
right,
Not
change it to
Celsius.
Fahrenheit. You can change it to Fahrenheit, can't you?
I don't know how to do that shit.
You have a press a button.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
redneck.
Eric, where you at, buddy?
What's up, fellas?
Eric.
What's up,
What's up,
Eric?
Eric?
The
How you
man.
feeling, man?
I'm better. I finally broke my fever this morning.
Well, that's good.
But feeling better.
38 Celsius, Keith, is 100 degrees.
You got a low grade fever, man.
Who,
You'll
Keith?
be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I
gonna-
had. I had 100 and something. But see, I have a nurse Nazi at home, so I couldn't do shit.
Yeah.
I don't take your medicine. What's up, Tony?
At least she's an attentive woman for him.
K-Bash.
K-Bash. What's up,
What's up,
K-Bash?
K-Bash?
Yeah, you
Hey,
gotta watch
K-Bash.
what you say now. You can't, don't spoil the beans now.
Hey, he should get
Watch
in on the
him play.
panel since it's the weekend. It's, he
We
says
tried
Thursdays are
that.
hard for him.
He
We tried that.
should be on. He should be on the panel.
It was funny.
Yeah,
Them
I
guys
mean,
on
it's the weekend, hey, Bash, you should join us.
I need his email to invite him, Mitch.
Ow.
Urban Legend was talking about you, K-Bash. How fast you were
Uh-oh,
going
was
with
he
that
saying
Grom.
nasty? Was he saying nasty things?
No, how fast he was going with the Grom. All them guys were like,
It's
no,
a
he's
Gorgon.
not. Or Gorgon.
Well,
Yeah.
he was doing pretty damn good
Come
with
on,
the
Kurt.
two-wheel drive,
Eh,
and it stayed in, and it didn't flip.
Know your G's, Kurt.
Yeah, whatever. It's all Arma.
Well, we might be getting another one here jumping on real quick, Josh.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Yeah. I messaged him, so if he was gonna jump on, he's like, okay.
Cool.
I think Dennis wants to leave it a surprise.
I gotta make sure I take this.
You can
blast
forward
off.
him the invite, Mitch. Just open the email I sent you and hit forward and send it to him. Uh-oh.
Here comes the midget.
Oh, no,
He
you
isn't-
didn't.
He isn't even allowed to talk or hear yet, and you're already making fun of him.
What's
Really?
up, man?
You making fun of me?
Yeah, the midget. What's
Oh,
up?
all right. Look at this stick figure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
Does it have a
Hey,
skirt on it? Oh,
It's Eric out RCing.
Yep, that's him all day.
at least I won't get stepped on.
What's going on, guys?
Now, how you
What's
been?
What's up,
up,
Mikey?
Good to
I've
see you
been
again,
all
Abe.
You too.
What you been up to?
Working and buying parts for this stupid optic.
Optic? You're supposed to be building a chassis.
Well, I haven't started on that yet.
You mean Dennis hasn't?
You should be
You say
you should
what?
be building Josh's chassis.
he said
He
Dennis
has it.
hasn't started on it.
What?
Dennis, you haven't started either? I thought you started.
Mine started.
I meant on yours, Abe.
Well, I'm my own mechanic, so I really don't need a mechanic.
Oh, okay.
I just need guidance.
He'll be making a trip over here once he starts getting all of his parts.
Need Loctite now or later?
I got a ton load of Loctite.
No Loctite needed.
I hate that the Loctite, when you try to use it, it just spills everywhere out of the little tube.
Is that Brad?
Yeah.
It's Brad. He's
that's
hidden.
Brad.
You gotta swipe. You gotta swipe to the side to see everyone in the gallery.
Wow, Brad,
He's
where'd you
hidden
come from?
anyways.
Hey,
He doesn't want to show us his ceiling fan today.
I just don't want to turn on the light in my living room.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
All right.
We'll
It'll be
just
nice
call that
today.
permit mode.
We're looking for vols again.
My
Those things
careta-
eat
my
DVD
caretaker-
players.
my caretaker sees them more than I do, and I'm surprised. They don't show their faces to me anymore.
Are they high when they see him, or
Whoa.
They don't. They don't show themselves to me.
Is it
They
pink?
stay hidden. But unlike when she
Like
comes in the
caretakers?
morning, they get caught by her.
I see penguins.
Penguins.
oh, I see what's going on here. You two have some fun.
Maybe I should get a ground squirrel from California so he can kill my vole.
Why do
Yeah,
you want to kill
what?
your
You're allowed to have
voles,
a vole.
John? I mean,
They've
Why
been
do you wanna kill your
they've been
vole,
noticing a pattern
Brad?
in a ground
Hey,
squirrel
Brad.
from California.
Brad, you want to go snipe hunting?
No,
wanna
I
kill your
don't.
vole.
Because that's really not. That was the joke about snipers. That it's an animal. That's how they got the name sniper.
You don't want to kill your vole, Brad. He helps you clean your DVD player.
He tried.
Yeah, at least he tried.
You didn't
Icons
try hard
for,
enough.
if you weren't watching, a vole ate Brad's DVD player and killed it
Yeah.
because he didn't have a mouse because it didn't have a tail. So it's a vole. Even though they're normally outside, they come inside to Brad's house
What?
and it ate his DVD player.
It ate this DVD player?
My
He
Wasn't that
almost
outside
way-
couch
lost.
just ate 2
Did you
It's
use
volts.
his
your
story.
DVD player
It's
for
his story, and we're
Brad?
sticking to it.
What made it eat the
It's
DVD
Josh's
player?
story. It's not my story.
Well, we think it was trying to steal uh Deep Space Nine. Isn't that what you were watching, Brad?
No, I haven't watched Deep Space Nine in years.
What
What's
was the
it was-
one
What
on
was
Crip
I
Show?
watching?
What
DVD
was
did you
the
have in
DVD
there?
that was stuck in it?
The Crip Show. Oh,
But
Goonies.
not what DVD was stuck in it. Was probably a science fiction show. It's possible.
Goonies.
You said
Discovery
it was the bonus disc.
might have been I don't know. Could have been Star Trek Discovery.
That's what it was. Star Trek
Right,
Discovery.
that's what it was.
I'm still
And
trying
he
to
had to
figure
get
out
it back to the
what
library.
Yeah.
And the vole tried to steal it.
Wow.
That's the part I'm trying to figure
Wanted to
out.
go where no
Why
man
did
has
you
gone
have a
before.
DVD player?
I still have a DVD player. You know, Teenage
let me
Mutant
take that
Ninja
back.
Turtles
Who
2
still
is not on
uses the
all the
DVD
stream.
player?
I used it last 2 days ago.
What, your DVD player?
Yeah.
What
Teenage
did you
Mutant Ninja
watch?
Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze, is not on any streaming platforms right now. Look it up.
It's interesting how you know that, and there's so many streaming services.
Well, because
When you have
obviously
a
you can
Fire
look for
TV,
it.
you just talk into it.
Oh,
And
I
it
have a
looked.
jailbroke Fire Stick, so
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you guys are special.
Yeah, they probably
No,
jailbreaked
that's- that's
it. They
what-
probably jailbreaked it. They probably jailbreaked it.
Jailbreak
It
Fire
takes
Stick.
a couple
Isn't that what
hours.
he just said?
yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
just said, Brad.
It takes a couple hours. It can be done.
It don't take a couple
What,
hours.
jailbreak a Fire Stick?
It take a couple
Hey,
seconds.
Truck Trek Joe should be in here too. He's not
It
with
takes
us
like
tonight
2
either.
minutes.
The most 2 minutes.
Well, I'm saying the old way when you had to do it through Cody and all that other crap.
Nah,
you
we
had to do-
don't. Nah,
Nah,
Cody is
nah,
garbage.
No, I'm
Cody,
just
if
saying.
you still thinking about
To the
Cody, you
gang.
outdated.
Yeah, you
That's what I'm
outdated.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
I haven't used Cody in damn.
Man, and years.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
Trek
Jailbreak.
Joe says I still have have and use a VHS.
What do you use, Eric?
What's up, Joe?
He found his wife.
Let's see, I got the fuck is that?
She was down.
Link
He
Link?
was up. Had a gun in his hand.
I think that's what I have. Let me see.
What's up, Raymond?
Raymond E. Tanner, Atomic RC. Hello, flockers.
Jailbreak.
Did you send K-Bash an invite, Mitch, or is he just going to watch from the sidelines?
He's gonna watch from the sidelines.
Do up, do.
Did you get my email?
Yes,
I
he
use
did.
Unlinked.
Oh,
Leaning
okay.
her up against the wall before the sign.
I have read it. I have read it.
Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah. Why not?
Well, I don't talk about
Well, then he needs to get in here.
He's
I motion for that too.
he needs to get in here.
You got to get him in here so he can get on the same page.
Yeah, Joe. Only reason you use a VHS tape because you like looking at your old sex tape, so nobody wants to see that.
Same page.
What the heck just happened? Why did your slide just end?
It didn't.
Oh,
Oh, it didn't. Why didn't my
You are spotlighted,
yes, you
so
are.
we can talk about this.
no
Yes,
my
we can.
YouTube just changed to a different video by itself.
Oh. Well, when you go back, it'll just be a picture of you looking at your phone.
Um oh, there you go.
There. Now it's us.
Oh,
So go ahead, Mitch.
So the idea for this year's speed run challenge is using a drag car chassis, either low C22S, the Traxxas Drag Slash, or the DR10. And we were going over the rules. Josh, Kay, myself earlier, and basically trying to narrow down the rules for the competition and kind of see where we're going for it.
What is the most stable at speed platform for the drag cars?
That's what we'll find out.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It's,
matter as
it's,
long as
it's
you
a
set up.
condition, it's a condition of the road because once you stab that throttle,
What's up, Raymond? So what are some of the rules that you guys have come?
I'm trying to get it to pull up. There it is.
Doesn't matter, Kurt.
Do-do.
And we're all going to try to cheat, so I just want to know how
Correct.
far I can
No.
cheat.
Right?
No, Wideners.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna try to cheat.
We got
John, you still have a drag car, correct?
we got Josh in here. He's the biggest cheater of them all. So
No
That's right.
Wideners, Kirk.
So I don't know if I can make
And
this
just think, I was just about to
bigger.
get rid of all my drag stuff too.
And that's what we were figuring. A lot
I
of
wanna know
people
if-
go find all my.
don't have or have these drag cars sitting around.
Or
And
don't have.
but Keith, you do have something.
Yeah, because I got a DR10.
I do
Right.
too.
you got the
So
bandit.
the rules standing now, 13 is still up in the air, but is one, it has to be a 22S DR10 rear engine, not the M. A Traxxas Slash or a converted Bandit Rustler two-wheel drive type chassis. Like, because when in the beginning of the drag race days, people converted the Slashes and the Bandits and put like they took a Bandit, put Slash A arms on it.
Yeah.
Or took the
Two-wheel
bandit,
drive.
or
Go ahead,
took the slash and put the
And
And
bandit
put
arms
Bandit
on.
on. Yeah, yeah. Two-wheel drive only, 2 or 3S, any motor or ESC. If you want to try and fit one of Mitch's monster can motors out that, have at it. You have to use the transmission from one of the 3 listed cars. You have to use the Traxxas DR10 or the low C transmission. If you can get it to fit on a DR10, you can put a Slash or a DR10 transmission on your Slash. We don't care. The tub of the chassis cannot be altered by lengthening or widening. So it should have the same wheelbase. No carbon fiber chassis.
Mitchell.
Come on,
I have-
man.
I have them too, so I can't just put Mitch out there. Adding parts to the chassis is okay. Like if you put a flat edge under it to get the body and like a piece of angle iron to tape the body to or something, that's fine.
Yeah, so in other
We-
words, you can extend the chassis plate, but you're not allowed to like
Alter the chassis.
change
So you
that chassis plate.
You can
You could add
changes
like
to
battery trays to the side and
modify.
stuff.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
Wheel widening is okay because we're gonna have people altering the hexes from 12 to 17 so they can run phones, like 8 scale phones. So parallel batteries are okay, but if you're running parallel, you got to show the voltage at the wires where they plug into the ESC. So we know that you're not running 6S or 4S. Must use a body that resembles a production car / drag car. No dedicated speedrun bodies. You can add a wing or a spoiler.
Oh, okay.
So you can't have,
So
The
I
mixed
can't run the
body.
toxic turtle.
you can, it resembles a truck or a Model A truck.
Okay.
It's not a speedrun body. This is to eliminate what is it? RJ Speed,
Aerodynamics.
Delta.
I was gonna say,
Plastic.
Jason.
Yeah,
I was gonna-
to make a
Ah.
superior aerodynamic car.
Correct.
I mean, and that's not to say like the pro mod bodies, they are a drag
They're-
racing body.
Correct. Or a
So-
Corvette or the McLaren bodies or any of that.
here's
You just gotta-
here's the Corvette. There's the Corvette body.
That's
That's
a legal body.
yep.
They even
That's
have
legal.
C8, they even have C8 drag bodies.
Yes. You just can't have one of the I molded this to go fast. Let's see. The run must be recorded and unedited from the start of the run to the showing on the GPS. And then the last one is up in the air.
Now on that,
Must,
That
what does it
also-
say? I can't see it. Minute
It's-
says
Must
It's
back.
drive
that you
back
have to
after run.
drive, run.
Oh, you gotta drive it back.
after the.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This is all going to happen in the warmer months, right?
no, we're gonna do it in the dead of winter when it's snowing out.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
putting
Well,
There's
snowshoes on the front.
sometimes in the winter there's no snow down, so you know that's why I'm asking.
There's got to be some. That's a new rule. There's got to be snow on the ground when we do it.
Yeah, if there's not snow in your area, you have to drive to a mountain.
It's fine.
that
I can
area
just lay
gets snow.
down because my middle name is Snow, so
Yeah.
Correct.
snow on the ground.
That would not be outside of the rule.
I considered having snow on my table right here. Oh.
So that's a bandit right there. That is a bandit, ain't it?
Here,
No.
let's see. Remove. This is a slash.
Slash.
Dirk.
I want to know where you got them damn tires from because I want them tires for the. Yeah.
The rear tires, these are off of the, I think they're off of a drag slash.
Really?
This
Okay.
isn't a drag slash chassis, but it has a
Oh yeah,
drag
them are
slash
the
chassis.
Traxxas ones, I believe, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
the
you don't
big
need no
Mickey
weird
Thompson.
extensions or anything?
No, but I'm probably not running these. This is one I pulled off the shelf.
Yeah.
You're not going to use those Mickey Thompsons on it?
No, they'll swell too much.
Not for speed runs.
Not for speed run.
But we figured there's a lot of people sitting around with these not doing anything. They're not drag racing anymore.
Or parts for transmissions.
Right. I mean, when I was drag racing, I had a box dedicated for parts for DR10s and slashes. I still have those parts. I'm not racing.
So I can run my bandit, right?
Yes,
Yep.
that would be okay. You have to run a car body type on it.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm not
Wants to know
gonna. Yeah.
Raymond wants to know about a 72 Chevy drag truck. Is that all right?
Absolutely. That's basically what it's
Production
for. It's
vehicle.
gonna be-
That's
Yep.
the
I'll
Losi,
probably
right?
run the toxic turtle.
No, the Traxxas is the 72s.
Oh.
And that's the C10.
Yeah,
The
it's a
72.
C10 Chevy. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I brought my Losi in as an example, and you can see the dust on it. Like this is a drag body that looks like a Ford Lightning. Also, I forgot to put it in there. It was just I was fighting with trying to get Microsoft Word to work, and it didn't want to. You can run your wheelie bar if you want. So if you think it'll help you from not blowing over in the wind and not upset your car, unload the chassis and send you to the woods, you can run your wheelie bar.
I've always wanted to do the 1955 Bel Air.
There you go.
Cause yeah, I just put all my drag stuff in two bins. I was like, I almost got rid of it too. I was like, no, let me hold on to it.
You never know.
Anyway.
Gotta keep
But-
the two-wheel drive.
That's what we were figuring, you know what I mean? It's these things are sitting here. People have them on shelves, hanging on walls.
Dirk
That's
says,
ex-
one more question. If it is a drag race, do you have
Yes.
to wear a dress? and heels just one over
Yes.
the other.
That's you get a mile an hour.
Only if you're from California.
You don't have to wear them both though.
Yeah. It's 1 mile an hour for the dress and 2 mile an hour for the dress and heels and 3 mile an hour for the wig with it.
All right. At least I know I'm going 3 miles an hour.
He's getting 3 points.
Woo-hoo.
But it has to be worn the entirety of the run and seen on video.
Yeah, you have to be show your back to us dressed like
I
that,
don't
right?
know. I don't
That's
think
'cause
I
you
got
gotta
a
watch
dress
the
that
car
fits me
clothes.
anymore.
Are you wanting to check out dude's butts, Brad?
Yes.
No, I'm just saying his back. I didn't say his butt.
I don't think I have a dress fits me anymore. Oh, was that on? My mic is still on.
Yeah, we heard you. I like how you said it doesn't fit you anymore. Like you did
Yeah.
have dresses that did fit you.
Yeah, till I gained all this weight.
Gonna be a tight fit.
So
You said
What
slash
are-
chassis though, right?
Slash Bandit,
Rustler,
DR10.
the two-wheel drive, like the track. I consider the Traxxas two-wheel drive platform as the Slash. Like they're all interchangeable parts.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to make sure of.
We wanted the wheelbase to fit a body like this.
What's the wheelbase? 12 and a half?
There's a wheelbase.
Is that a plastic tub?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah, the Bandit's fine. I even put specifically Bandit. Yeah,
yeah,
it's about 13 on the low C. I think the Traxxas is the same.
and like 12.3 or something like that.
Yeah, the
Or,
slash is
no,
12.3.
13.
13.5 or 13.3 or something like that.
So we were thinking what, Mitch? March? Mid-March?
Yeah. Mid-March. I mean, what is other people's thoughts on bringing the car back? If whether or not the run count if you don't bring it back.
On its own power.
Correct.
Yeah, in other words,
I would like to see it to where, okay, so maybe you don't have to bring it back, but if it crashes, it doesn't count.
Yeah, that'd be.
If
Yeah.
it just kind of rolls off into the dirt or something, if you
Yeah,
can,
that's what.
because when it starts tumbling and rolling, and you never know what the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, Kurt.
Yeah,
You
because
can
that
bring
was
it
my
back, you can
concern.
bring it back, but if it rolls, then it doesn't count.
Or heck,
That
you can't
with
even
these
just be bringing it back slow and it could just hit something and just go squirrely.
or with these cars, you get off the side of the road, they're just two-wheel drive. You're
Yeah.
probably stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're stuck anyways, right?
I'm gonna be bouncing off of curbs anyways, so.
Yeah.
But are we saying you must complete the run without a crash?
That's what
Well,
I'm thinking.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And the
I mean-
obvious rule of the GPS has to be inside or stay attached to vehicle.
That's a
As
given.
long as it starts that from the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, you can't just throw the GPS as the car's going by.
No, I'm just
No.
saying if they got ejected or were you
Well, in the
doing anything
Tamiya
about
speed
that?
runs, you didn't.
Okay.
If it got ejected, you were fine. And then they changed it halfway through that no, you're no longer fine. I have no problem with the rule. Just make it the same throughout. Don't change it halfway through a competition.
Yes, that's why I was asking.
Make it consistent.
So the GPS can't be ejected then?
Correct. It needs to stay
Okay.
in the car.
You just stay in the car.
which if you don't crash, should let it go.
Right.
Right, Dirk. I'm out. Might as well just give up now, right?
If you think you can run fast enough with monster truck rear tires, I don't care, Raymond. Like,
That's why I think I'm going to use the curbs as like rails to keep me straight and just drag
Like
along the
bumper
side of
bowl.
it. Yeah, like bumper.
if you drive it back, I don't know if we can consider it a crash or not.
Right? I never really crashed. I just kind of rubbed.
You know what? I don't have to.
Robin's
I just
race.
remember I don't have to build anything. I got something already built.
So you could use any tires you want.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the hard part for me.
Well, I think the Hoons or something like that is going to be what to go with. Just do a 17 millimeter conversion.
GRPs and foams.
Yeah.
Even the 8-scale Jacos.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, the 8-scale Jacos are a nice phone.
Whatever
The
keeps you straight.
the big thing with
Even
this
belted
is
tires.
it's 2-wheel drive, and we're trying to send it without a huge aerodynamic advantage.
I have to bust out all the lead weight.
See who's got the fastest 2-wheel drive brick.
Yep.
Right.
Hey,
Hosier.
And that's kind of the reason for the body situation, because not everybody will have a speed run body, but everybody
Right.
will have a drag body. So, it's one less thing. It's going to eliminate or make it more, equal throughout the whole thing. You're not going to have to go out and buy a body if you choose not. But
So now I need to go look for a more aerodynamic drag body.
Well, you got time. It's month and a half, 2 months away before we start.
Pontiac Firebird.
That's a lot of beer, Kurt.
Beer? I don't drink beer.
Cans, whatever you're drinking.
My kid drinks soda.
Don't start
Ooh, the
drinking.
Chevy Camaro Street Eliminator. Ooh. Nah, I still gotta go with the Bel Air.
I want to see somebody use that Ford Pinto body
Mitch,
that they came out with.
Raymond asked if dual motors are okay.
what body, Dennis?
The
The
Ford
Pinto.
if you custom make a motor mount for a rear mounted behind the axle mount for dual motors, I want to see it.
But it has to fit on the transmission.
Both motors are going to have to be behind the rear axle.
Yep.
That thing will be wheeling with all that weight.
Challenge accepted. Oh.
Yeah. And then make it handle.
Why you whispering?
You can put a motor on the left and a motor on the right. No?
Where it's direct drive.
Mhm.
I don't know if you
I'd
can
have to
get
go
it
through
through
spur.
to the spur.
You wouldn't be able to.
Second.
That'd be cool to see. Yeah, sure would.
Yeah.
Did we lose Abe because we started talking about speed runs?
Nope, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out what that giant orb beside your head was.
That who?
I didn't know if it was like a Chinese gong or a giant globe or with the blurred background. I couldn't tell. Now you hit it, so it's a mystery.
Are you in your hobby room, Abe?
Yeah, that was the aperture light.
Oh, okay. Now Abe's thinking about building a DR10 to do speed runs. Changing
I
the
got a
DR10 over.
DR10. I got a
That's
DR10.
what I mean. Changing it over for speed run.
I think it's pretty cool right now for a speed run.
Well, Mitchell's already said he's not putting a video up under 75.
Under 75?
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Well, shit, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right.
I'm definitely out.
Him and K-Bash were mostly K-Bash. It surprised me. There was a lot of swing talking on the phone call earlier. I did not know K-Bash talked that much swing.
Oh boy. Yes, he does.
And it was funny. And he appreciates the fact that I make fun of Mitch that the Gorgon is faster than his NASCAR
Yep.
truck.
He definitely got a kick out of that one. Definitely got a kick out of that one.
See, this one's already got weights all over it, Kurt.
Hey, Dennis, you
I
getting
was
in
gonna
on this?
say he's gonna have to put something up there.
What's that?
You getting in on this?
No, I don't have any Traxxas.
Mhm.
You got a DR10?
I have a DR10 body.
He came back and the guy was like,
No, the DR10 body that I have is Eric's.
Well, you get my DR10. You could just put it together and go ahead and run it.
Why me? Why not you?
I probably won't run it.
You guys both could do it, and you could be Team Ebony and Ivory.
Really?
He's not really.
Never be an Ivory.
Oh, that was funny. Really?
It is
I
nice
have-
to have a spotter, though, or someone to run with. So when
Yep.
you're out there running, you don't have to worry about a car coming up behind you.
I'm gonna have to get my broom out, sweep that road.
Mitch carries a dang leaf blower, I think.
What the hell is this?
I
Dude,
believe it.
that's one nice thing about my roads. I don't ever have to worry about that. I mean, I do have to I drive up my road because of all the trees and stuff. And sometimes there'll be a branch that's broken off and laying there in the road and pine cones everywhere. But for the most part, the actual center of the lanes, they are usually pretty darn clean because of how much traffic's on it.
Yeah.
How about we do a two-wheel drive 18 scale?
Let me change it up now, just to fit your needs.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a two-wheel drive 18th scale.
You can take the motor out of that 18 scale and put it in something bigger.
It won't move.
I'm still trying to decide which one I'm going to use.
I'm gonna have to figure out. I got Mod 1 gears in mine right now.
And when do this challenge start?
Probably we were talking mid-March, right?
Maybe
Mitch?
end of March.
Yeah.
End of March, mid-March, end of March, depending on weather and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And how long are you gonna run it for?
No, we got black
2
ice
months.
up here.
2 months?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, 2 months. That way people have time. If someone sees it late when we're announcing it and all that stuff, they have
Yeah.
time to get a car and build it.
Use the King
Well, the way
flame
it
rear
is.
tires.
Yeah. It would help with gear ratio if you could get it to hook.
And not blow up.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to. The Traxxas is like a 2.72 ratio, and the DR10 is a 2.6.
What is it?
The DR10 is a 2.6. I haven't looked what the low C ratio is. So technically the DR10 should be easier to get out there and let it eat. Because I think, what is it, 72 is the smallest that fits the slipper for the Traxxas, John?
What's that?
72 tooth spur is the smallest you can get for the slipper on the Traxxas?
No. You
You can
can
What's
put
the,
for 40 for what 48 pitch?
yeah,
Yeah, I believe I think that's what a hot racing goes to.
right.
you can
But
put
like
any
I said,
gears in there you want, though, right?
if you got the slipper
Yes,
eliminator, then
Yeah.
your world's an oyster.
Yeah.
right. But with the slipper eliminator, the smallest is 66 on the 48 pitch.
Oh, okay.
32 pitch, you can go smaller. But when you go to 32 pitch, the gears are bigger. So you have to figure out what's the happy medium.
I said I got mod 1 on mine right now.
Yeah.
Right. And you go even smaller or even bigger on the gear.
Yeah.
So I know Mitch is thinking 32 pitch, but I'm thinking 48 because it'll give me a better gear ratio.
And it's lighter and less rotating
Yeah, that's
mass.
what I got, John. Yeah, pretty
Right
much.
there.
Yeah.
What spur is that? Or is that a pinion drilled out?
The
No,
spurs from the whatchamacallit, an E-Revo.
it's a slipper eliminator
Frank's here.
Yeah,
right off the
they're
drive
from the
shaft.
E-Revos.
E-Revos?
Yep, and you can go any gear you want.
I think it's like
It's
a
got a 3-bolt pattern.
38 tooth or something like that.
I think that one's a 34.
34.
Oh my gosh, you might
That's
be
a
able to run the
tiny
magic
spur.
number, Mitch.
That's a tiny spur.
Yeah, it's mod 1 though.
Yeah. Look at Mitchell's brain's fucking turning right now. Let's see the
Oh,
smoke coming out the ears.
right.
What you think that's an okay gear there, Mitch?
Perfect.
Too bad you can't fit 64 pitch.
You don't want 64.
That would probably just strip right on out.
Perfect.
Man, I already got the 17 millimeter adapters. I have a 150 GRP tires.
So you guys are talking about drag racing tonight?
Speed
Doing
run
a
drag
speed
racing.
run with
Speed
drag
runs?
cart.
Okay.
You can run the Traxxas slash base Rustler Bandit, whatever, where it converts to the 2-wheel drive with the 13-inch wheelbase or whatever this wheelbase is. Um, DR10, like I said, DR10 low sear, yeah, 13-inch wheelbase. Has to stay 2-wheel drive to the rear of the chassis. You can't widen or lengthen the tub, but you could add a plate if you wanted to add a battery. You can't run a dedicated speed run body. You have to run a body that like comes on the drag cars or resembles it. Like if you bought a 69 Firebird Pro mod, that's okay. Like the Vet McLaren, still fine. Just not one of like the RJ Speed or Delta Plastics true speed run body. Pretty much that's the main part of the rules.
That's not bad.
Oh, and 3S Max. You can run parallel, but 3X Max.
Can you use wheel winders?
Yes, you can, because we figure people are going to do the conversion from 12 millimeter to 17 millimeter to run 8 scale foams on it. Or the Hoons. Yep.
Okay.
We are not biased on wheel wideners like Canadians.
Oh, too bad Phil's not here.
And you can even run the wheelie bar if you want, if you think it'll help keep the front end down.
We also might add some weight to actually get more traction to a wheelie bar.
Could. It could set up on the wheelie bar, makes it so you can't steer and send you off into the woods side of Jersey's road.
You mean to tell me I can finish this?
There you go.
Yep. There it is.
There's the Pinto body.
Where'd you get a Pinto?
Where's the Pinto body?
Eric's got it.
Got a clear Pinto
Yes.
body.
Oh, nice.
It's
Hold on, Eric. Let me spotlight you.
it's a pro line, right? Made that.
Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna do something with it. Now I know what to do.
Just figured a bunch of people tank had no Tamias.
Javier.
This is all about real.
That's
I don't
Javier
necessarily real
saying Tamaya,
cars.
Tamaya, Tamaya.
Drag
What's going
car.
on, Javi?
Figured a bunch of people had the drag car sitting around. See, Javi's already ahead of the game. He just would have to put a different body on that Rustler. Because he has a 2-wheel drive Rustler with a speed run setup that he's clicked 80 off. So Javi could even get in on this.
There you go, buddy.
You just got to change the body on the car, Javi. It has to resemble a car, like a production type car
Or truck.
or truck.
Oh, okay.
Chiefs
It's
need
not-
not apply. Just kidding.
It's not the distance, but the speed that you're looking for.
Speed.
Correct.
How many?
It's
how many?
not a drag race now. We figured drag racing's kind of way died off. There's still some places to do it, but it's not what it used to. Figure a bunch of people have these cars sitting around. Why not see
Yeah.
how fast they can go?
Yeah, and you could. Then you could actually run it a real quarter mile. You can see it.
The distances Mitch puts out, yeah, and K-Bash.
Yeah.
Night Raymond.
Oh, so we're just doing a overall speed run. We're not doing an actual
It-
start.
It's a speed run. This is
Okay.
all about top speed.
Okay.
You're doing actual quarter miles if you can see it, and the radio can take it.
Okay.
That's it? Actual 40 miles? Go further than that, bro.
Yeah, 1320s with 10 scale cars.
See, Mitch is wanting to make this so he makes sure he goes out to St. Louis so their final battle can be head to head between K-Bash and
And,
Good idea.
well, he's driving a Gorgon 2-wheel drive. He's gonna be doing doing something else.
K-Bash. I
No.
believe has already ordered from A-Main a DR10.
Oh, okay. And I bet they're
'Cause
dirt
there's a
cheap
50
now too, aren't they?
There's a $15 off coupon for anything over 125, and the DR10 is 149 for the DR10 kit.
So we're looking at about $100 even.
No, $15 off
15.
minus 149,
Sorry.
so it's about 134.
And $2.95 for shipping.
Yep.
Mm.
Unless
I can't
unless
believe
they
it's
have
that
the
cheap.
free shipping over 100, I can't remember.
Well, that's definitely over 100. So
I don't know if
No,
they
I'm
do
just
or
I'm
not.
just saying in general, you know.
Yeah. So technically, with that, depending on if you had a motor and ESC. So Javi, if you didn't hear, Mitch is the main host. I will be helping Mitch and K-Bash will be there. We've kind of come up with a loose rule set that Traxxas, like Traxxas slash Rustler, Bandit, all that 2-wheel drive I'm putting the old man scooter body. We got to represent, right, Dennis?
Yep.
Um, it has to be transmission behind the axle, so you can't flip it or do any of the mods. It can't be a carbon fiber chassis. You can't cut it and lengthen it. You can't cut it and widen it. You can run wheel wideners because we figure people are going to switch to 17 millimeter hexes, so it's going to make it wider that way. So it's got to be Traxxas DR10, not the DR10M, but the Traxxas or the regular DR10 or the low C22S based truck car.
Or,
Any motor ESC 3S Max, you can run parallel. Any tires, you can run a wheelie bar. You cannot run a dedicated speed run body. It has to be a production car type body.
Basically, if you Google it and it's a drag racing body, you're good to go.
Right.
But it cannot
Well-
be a speed run body.
Well, a Corvette C8 has been used in drag racing, so that's aerodynamic just naturally the way it's shaped.
That's a production car, Brad. So
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
you
I know, it's
answered your
production
question.
car.
That's good.
Like I said, I showed that Corvette body, and that was a C7.
Yeah.
What's
The
up,
Cadillac.
Javier? Yeah, you got the Cadillac.
The Pro Mod
That's been-
Firebirds.
I bet there's been very few Cadillacs that have been in drag racing in real life.
Disco Dean ran one all last season. Ran it in his like a no prep kings.
What
That car
type
went
of what type of Cadillac?
CTSV.
Okay.
It went 380s in the 8th mile,
Yeah, that car
200
is
mile an hour.
ridiculous fast.
Yeah, roots blower. Now it's in a 78 Trans Am, and
I
it's
also
pink.
like the Ford Falcon too.
The Falcon has a very flat front though.
Yeah,
Running this Lightning would be almost more aerodynamic than that Falcon.
it looks cool though.
The only difference.
Well, so does this Bel Air that I wanted to run.
Yeah,
A big old flat
the
front end
Mustang
too.
was technically a Falcon with a little more rounded body.
there's another Bel Air. There's the drag Bel Air. Kurt, did you find it?
I drag Bel Air on for J Concepts.
No, there's another company that makes one. Don't be
Oh.
telling Mitch this. Oh, who makes the Biddy Designs, I think it is.
Biddy makes.
Yeah.
Biddy Designs makes a lot of things.
J Concepts has one too.
Well, that's
Yeah, but this one from Biddy is, I think it's a Bel Air. It might be a Vet, but I think it's a Bel Air.
I bet someone makes a drag body that's a Supra from the 90s.
No.
They do.
No, do they?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy that Jericho and him always battled had no, it's not Biddy. Who makes that body?
What's up, Javier?
is it McAllister?
No, it's one of the sponsors. It's not Straight Line.
Bombshell.
It might be RJ Speed, but it's for drag.
Bombshells has one that's
Oh,
promo.
it could be Drag Race Concepts.
I think I've even seen drag cars with the new Supra body on it.
It's a 1995 Super Body
Okay.
for the one that Brad's asking about. Where is this? It had a funky name. See, Kurt, I think it's Drive RC that makes it. Here, I'll share this, Kurt. I pictured this all you, man.
Oh.
There's an aerodynamic drag body too. Of the was
Yeah.
that's the Bel Air with the yellow and white.
It's gone now. It's shark bodies. That's who it is.
Oh, no. Yeah, I was gonna ask about them.
All right. See, I was keeping this for Mitch because I wanted this to get farther in, but had to bring it up. There it is,
I
Kurt.
want to look.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like to see someone make that paint job.
I paint that paint job.
It looks like it'd be kind of
Easy
difficult.
speasy. Nah,
What do you do? Stencil
Do
out
it
the
on it.
flames?
do it on the outside. On the inside, it'd be
cool.
hard.
That is quite the extensive flame job.
Oh, the Nomad.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
pretty
Dragon
badass right
wagon.
there.
That
I'm going for looks.
the freak show.
But you got the
You want a
Lexus.
paint
You
job
got,
like that,
you got the
Kurt?
Lexus LC 500 too.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll
Keith, I
paint that
can't
paint
afford
job.
I can't afford to send the body to you and then send it back.
Yeah, that
That's what
sucks.
costs the most. It ain't the
I mean,
painting.
I paint it for free, man.
Oh, I know. It's still $50 to mail it to you.
I thought you
Yeah.
was bringing it up.
Yeah, that's a Bel Air that's been aerodynamically changed.
Wow, that thing has been. Yeah.
It's been chopped.
It's a
Yeah,
cycle.
chopped and longed and so you can run them, Josh?
They're based on a car, like
It's based on a car, so you can run it, right?
Yeah, they're Corvettes or Camaros or
Trans
So can I
Am.
make something like
Lexuses,
that?
even
If it's
Lexuses.
based on a truck, can I extend the thing I want to use?
You can mod the body. It has to look
Okay.
like the car though. Like
Okay.
Kinda look
because
like
if
a
someone
Mad
put
Max car.
yeah, it could.
That's a wagon, a Monty wagon.
That's why it says Dragon Wagon.
Yeah.
Maybe the fastest Mad Max 12 miles an hour. Or what is it? 7 you went that?
7. He did 7 mile an hour.
But I get 3
And-
extra miles an hour.
Because
He
you're gonna
does.
dress like a drag queen.
How about
Dirk said-
lipstick?
Since it's drag, 3 is the max.
Yeah,
You
he's
could
not gonna give you a
substitute.
point
You
for
could
front.
Can I
substitute the
substitute
wig.
stuff?
You could substitute.
Okay.
See, that means you
Remember, I
can't
ain't
run
got a
your.
dress that fits me no more.
That means you can't run your NIM because your NIM has 7 cells in it.
Oh, yeah, but I got a 2-cell. I got a 2-cell.
I just think it'll be fun. We're trying to figure out prizes like for first, second, and third.
How about the
Chassis were
Volkswagen?
First,
chassis were
second,
thought
third,
about.
and best drag queen.
Clearance sale, 1978 Chevy Malibu.
Why ain't you
Look.
covering you?
I think all of us, except for Tank, because he's got too many projects.
Yeah.
I think all of us are kind of sitting around running towards the end of winter. Like, what are we going to build? What can we work on?
Yeah.
So
I've got a
talking about
couple of
this now
projects, but
gets it started.
You started in the first week of this is the first week of February, so
But it's talking about building it.
yeah.
Nothing's official until the
Yeah.
official start date, which should be mid-March, in March.
that's an official
You know,
thing.
Start gathering
crash.
parts.
Yeah. That way, so it's not just a big flop on people's lap of, hey, competition, let's start right now. Go.
Yeah, and we're not doing like Phil does open class and all that stuff. I know Phil's starting earlier. He was talking like July. Don't want to get into people's way of that because that's a big thing, and Phil's been doing it a while. And you also have events start happening, like you got Beat the Creek in May, so that's gonna take away a weekend from those of us that
Like
go
I
there
said,
to
and that-
brawl and
and-
stuff.
Then on top of it, you got to think you got Easter in that stretch too.
Yep.
Yeah, on 420. I can't
Either
believe Easter's
that's
that
going to
late.
be right at the beginning. Is that the beginning? 'Cause I think
Easter?
Easter's early this year. Oh, that's right, April 20th. Yeah.
It's
April
late
20th.
this year.
Man, you're gonna have to try to stuff them tires underneath the fenders, though. How are you gonna do that? That's gonna be tough.
Guess you have to.
You can open it up,
Yeah,
but then you're just
more
dealing with
material out of
aerodynamic.
the car.
Well, I know, but you're putting wheel wideners on there.
Hmm.
Those are legals.
They are legal.
They're illegals.
This
Illegal.
GTO looks pretty badass too.
What year GTO?
70.
Oh, the judge.
Yeah.
Is it orange with the judge badge on the side of it?
Do they still have
Yeah.
the GTO too, buddy? Do you know, Josh?
I think so.
So I know they got rid of the Octane I know the Octane's gone. Because I still have one of them floating around. And still race it actually.
I got too many bodies shoved in this corner. We got the F-150, Kurt.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. I always wanted that car, but I never got a chance to get it.
Yeah, that's what low was that low C or was that
Yeah, it's a
self
low
C?
C. Yeah.
Those two.
I always wanted to
And the
buy it. It was on sale there for a long time, and then they sold out, and they never restocked it after that. It was
And
done.
that Summit,
Yeah, the red
the
one.
Summit body.
Buick Grand National.
Oh yeah.
This four body been through hell.
Yeah, they don't do like regular drag racing here. It's more of the the big cars.
You mean mid-size cars?
It's all the Arma Limitlesses and those drag cars like that.
Yeah, that's what they did here. They went to like the Limitless and Fraction.
It's all big
It's
cars.
like,
Yeah, the
you know,
Habao.
I'm done.
They're doing the 10 scale Bandits now, though, big time here. Like, the stretched out ones.
Right.
And any more 10 scale drag racing around here, now that's all too competitive for our blood.
Yeah. Yeah, they drop big money out there, man.
Yeah.
Every Sunday, man, it's like, damn, dude, how do you guys go out there and put that much money into your car and then drop hundreds of dollars on a race?
I've seen a lot of money swap hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
remember-
a lot of money, a couple thousands of dollars.
I remember when drag racing started up again, they were having $10,000 winning purses for them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, that's just the purses. You got side bets. You got
Yeah.
And a stack of batteries and motors and ESCs that are all burnt up in the corner.
oh, you wouldn't want a man.
I mean, people were popping the ESC around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then just throw in a brand new one and start all over again. It's like,
Do that, tune it, and
I
put
burned
the
up
tune
one
back
ESC.
into it and
I was
send
like,
it.
I'm done. That set me burn up one ESC set me back $150. I was done for like 2 months.
yeah, exactly. Right. It's like, I can't do this again.
It's like, no,
I'm out.
It's the dumping of all that power so quickly into it that causes it to want to blow a
Yeah.
gasket,
Well,
doesn't it?
and then
No, we're not talking about blowing up the ESC. We're just talking about how they just got like 20 of them in their bags.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I got another. Get the other one. Give me another box.
I just ordered that servo.
The Three Brothers.
Yeah.
And if they had a canopy with a back wall in the back, and you see somebody in the backside, that was the guy that was tearing the motor down and re-shimming it.
Yep.
You won't regret it, Keith or Kurt. You won't regret buying that.
I've always wanted to try one of their servos.
Which one?
The Three Brothers G13 Pro.
Oh,
Oh, it's back in stock again.
Yeah,
Yep.
How much are they?
100.
$99. Came out to like 106 something for shipping.
Yeah, if you ordered today, I would say Thursday, Friday, you should have it.
That's what it said. It's about 5 days.
yeah. I just found I was going through an old box and I just found a Hobby Wing X Run X Plus R3.
Didn't you get that just before you guys moved?
That one, that Hobby Wing I got is in my. Where did I put that in? I just had it. That's in the
Now this
Traxxas.
would be a good speed run body right here. This Nissan.
What is it? A Nissan Z car?
It's a Nissan GTR
Oh,
R35
okay.
Pro
Skyline.
mod, but it's got the rear big opening already for the tires.
I was looking for something. That's like, hey, wait a minute. So I got another project in there.
Oh, it looks like you got to screw the wing on and all that too. It's all one piece.
So, if you make a run, you roll off the side of the road without a crash, you go down and push the car back on the road and bring it back to your start point, it's a valid run.
That's up to you guys. That was
Yeah.
just a suggestion, you know.
No, that
You think
sounds like
that's
a.
fair
I
or
mean, yeah,
not?
if
I
you're just
don't.
stuck in the grass, it's 2-wheel drive. Yeah, go down and just pick it up and turn it around.
I mean, the rules of speed runs though is you have to bring it back on its own power without messing with it, right?
Yeah, but
But
yeah,
that's up to you guys. It's
I
your
don't know.
it's your it's your
I
race,
think
man.
I'm more or less asking, seeing what other people's opinion is.
I think you should be able to get it out of the edge of a road, or as long as you didn't fly through and hit something and tumble or whatever.
Yeah, if the car doesn't tumble around, then it should be okay run. If it just goes over and hits the grass and stops, or you get stuck in the grass, you walk down there
Because
and see
like
what it is.
your run, Mitch, where you went off the road 3 times into the grass, the 2-wheel drive probably wouldn't have taken that.
Well, if you're also on a dirt or
When you're in
gravel,
St. Louis,
if you roll onto a dirt or gravel surface, you could just cause it to 180 around so you could bring it back. I'm sure it'll be able to move out of that position.
Not
these
always.
cars are low to the ground. You catch a rock under it, it's going to get stuck.
Yep. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
you
think.
slam them right down to nothing.
Mm, 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 mm.
Yeah, you're lucky if you can roll a number 2 pencil under them.
Can you use a bicycle GPS?
I don't see a problem with that.
Sickle.
No, I do.
No.
They usually read slower though.
I don't know.
I mean, if I had a stopwatch and you give me the correct distance, I can tell you the speed and time. I mean, the speed just by time and distance.
Correct.
Just download the speed app on your phone and
Put your phone in there.
Velcro it in there.
Yeah.
Or an old
I got
phone.
I got a GPS.
Yeah, because you can find like some of these bodies if anybody's ever looking for a body for like $25 too. Man.
They're cheap. Because
Yeah,
there's nothing to
clearance.
them.
A lot of clearance sales in the pro line
Yeah, because
right now.
no one's drag racing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
The people that are out there drag racing are buying the one-offs, the shark bodies.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, Kurt. Just ship it to me instead of ship it to yourself. I'll paint it
Chevy
and ship it to you.
Malibu, Losi mini drag car. What?
That's 16 scale.
Yeah, I know. Just
This is it's a race.
got the Nissan body from $26. Southern Nissan body for $23.
I'm trying to get my Lone Ranger finished before I go to Florida next month.
I think I might do that.
Because I want to go to
See, now you got me
I
out of
didn't know
crawling and then back into drag racing, speed runs.
Aren't we such
that's Skill
dicks?
Town.
Aren't we such dicks to
You
you?
guys are.
That's
My wife's
Skill
gonna
Town that
flip a
everybody's talking
fucking
about up
gasket.
River Street.
Now you're doing what?
You're not spending any money.
Crawlers no more?
Well, you're not spending any money before someone gets back from Disney World.
I know I had a big fat paycheck. She's like, okay, you can spend a little bit of your money.
What's going on in Florida, Eric?
Oh no, I'm going to see. I used to go down there for USCE, but
Right.
that was in February. Now we moved to the end of March. And what's that Scale Town that's down there? It's only like 30 minutes from my mother-in-law's house. So that's I wanted to I want to finish my Lone Ranger so I can take it down there. Is that Scale?
Javi, where was it they just held that tough truck challenge? Was it Scale Mountain?
Scale Mountain, Scale Town. I think it's
Yeah, I think it was Scale Mountain.
Yeah, that's it. Scale Mountain RC Park.
Because it was huge. At least it looks so in the videos I watch.
It was a tough truck RC challenge.
Tough truck, yep, RC challenge.
You've
Yeah,
got
it's
to be kidding.
only how long did it take to get there? Where is this?
K-Bash is up for this too, huh?
He's excited.
He is now.
16 minutes.
He said he was going to buy the Losi at first so he could beat Mitch at his own game. Then he realized the DR10 was a lot cheaper to buy that kit and just put those parts on.
I'll be back in a minute.
That is just a plastic. The Losi's a steel, isn't it?
Got a steel plate on the bottom.
Yeah.
Or aluminum plate.
Aluminum plate.
Oh my goodness. Freak out. This,
Hey, did you get any axles yet for the Lone Ranger?
me?
No, icons.
Oh.
Didn't know if you got any axles yet for the Lone Ranger to decide what he's running. If he's still around.
He probably fell asleep sitting there in his chair.
Probably.
Just like he does every time we drive out to your place. Falls asleep.
You guys are driving that refrigerator around.
I gotta hit the
Keep
rumble
doing
strips
that.
to
This
wake him up.
page is having problems.
What's having problems?
Oh my! When I pop the chat out, it keeps shutting off. Refresh it. It's weird. Because it's getting no use.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun since I figure
Yeah. I got that
most of
slash. I was just beating the crap out of. That's all. Might as well beat it up even more.
right.
That's what a slash is
This
for,
is
right?
This is the first one I built. It's probably still got my blood in the chassis where Chunky stabbed me with the hobby knife when I was working on it.
Why would Chucky stab you?
I was holding something
I
like
remember
this,
that.
and I'm like, just cut right here. And he literally missed what he was going for and just stabbed me in the finger.
That's it.
I'm like, you didn't
friends
even
are
go
for, right?
for the thing.
What the hell are you stabbing me for?
Right.
Should have said, "Well, my jugular is right here, dude. You missed.
Yeah, right.
You wanted to stab me."
Stop it, you fucking shit.
You're lucky it wasn't a soldering iron either. You just burned the crap out of my finger.
It would have cauterized it at least. Instead, I was just bleeding all over my car.
I'd rather got burned.
You would have rather been burnt.
Oh, yeah.
I just did an update. So all these notifications are showing up.
Yeah, well, I'll have to wait though till, yeah, like you said, till she comes back from a trip on that one for sure.
Yeah, but it's all good. It won't be starting for
Yeah, I just need a body. I probably have everything else to get a number at least.
right.
Not gonna get no.
That's what we didn't do. The front tires. Are we keeping skinnies as the drag car is sold with the stock front tires?
I don't have skinnies.
I don't think you have to keep them skinnies. I don't think it's going to make like. I personally think the skinnies will be faster if you can keep it down.
Be steering though to keep it straight.
I don't think you have to keep the skinnies because then, like I said, with the bandit tires, they're wider than these tires, and then if you run the old outlaw ones, they were
Yeah.
a piece of rubber over a piece of plastic with no foam in them. I mean, they were literally super skinny.
So you can do like 8 scale tire foam front and back then. If you
I
want
think
to.
I think you should be able to. I don't think you have to have a rake for a drag car because there's drag trucks. Then it might look silly. Mitch, are you
You're worried
against
about
that?
it. Worried about it looking silly.
What?
Whatever tire in front.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was just throwing it out there. I didn't. I know we talked about it earlier, but I didn't know if that was something that we were going to do.
I don't think it should be a requirement because
I mean,
it's
to
not.
me, if you just if everybody had to keep the stock front tire or run a drag front tire, it would just heighten the challenge part of it to me. I mean, obviously, going to a wider tire is going to be more stable.
Right,
My
but I don't want people to have to buy more than they need to.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Skinny
but someone's going
tires
to put.
aren't that expensive, but
Somebody's going to buy O-ring tires. I need real thin things.
I see what you're saying. So if you had a 2-wheel drive truck, you could run that truck even though you don't even have.
Yeah,
like
like
I have
if Kurt
just a
had the
Traxxas
slash tires.
slash.
Yeah, you can
I
just
don't
run
have
them
a drag
tires.
slash. I have a low center chassis and all that and just put bigger tires, tires on it. That's all. And it's body.
Right. But like if Keith ran the Toxic
Like,
Turtle,
yeah, them are just stock
he's got
bandit
slash
tire.
tires all the way around. Yeah,
Yeah.
yours is the same as mine, John.
Yeah, there's the Hoosiers.
So I would just buy front tire. What do the front tires cost though? You know, if that's the way you want to go.
I don't
It
think you
would.
need to because I think running the smaller tires is an advantage because it keeps the front end lower and easier to keep air from going under it. If someone puts a bigger tire on it, now they got to try and get that body tucked all the way down and all that on top of it. So running bigger tires, I don't think will be an advantage other than weight.
That's the only other, the smaller hoons for the 3S infractions.
Right.
I think it'll help for the steering wise to keep it straight.
You can set these cars up though. I've won races on back tires only.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you can get it to go
That's
straight.
not
Yeah.
100 mile an hour. I get it.
Yeah.
I understand what Mitch is saying, but I don't think we should just keep adding more rules. We're already strict about the body, kind of strict. The tub, the transmission. I don't think tires should be a factor.
No, just like I said, just make it whatever tire, you run whatever you want.
Because like, I don't know if Keith might have gave it to Brad, but Keith had that brushless motor and he has tires that are wide.
You
It
didn't
might be
give
the
me
fastest.
anything like that.
I remember Keith had a brushless motor. I didn't remember if he sent it to you or not. I know he talked about sending you something.
He sent me a
Yeah, I
brush
sent him a
motor.
Holy
motor, but it
crap,
wasn't
that's
that
a
one. I sold
bearing.
that one.
Is that the bearing for the crane?
Yeah, there's two of them. That goes right in the center. It's
Those
a
are
freaking
huge.
thing. Yeah, it's
Jesus.
heavy. These two bearings are freaking heavy, man.
Hey, that could be the front tires for the race.
There you go.
Lots of sparks.
I ordered myself some screws, so I'm actually turning on my big light on top, so I can see what I'm doing with those little tiny screws. That's why I got my camera off.
How much were those bearings?
Well, they cost me $10, I think, from China.
A piece of the two of them, or just one of them?
No, for two of them. It's
Okay.
cheap when you buy from China.
You can get them.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun challenge, and then there's something to do on the side because other than Mitch and K-Bash like wanting to do it, and there could be, the fake Mitch, the top speed Mitchie
Okay.
could
Did you
come.
guys see the crawler challenge everybody's doing with the tire?
Yeah.
No,
You just put a tire on the table standing up, and you got to go over it with your front tire and then with your rear tire, and the tire can't fall. So it
Is that
always has to stay
124
up.
scale
They're
tire?
you know they're gluing that to the table, right?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
are.
are.
Yeah, they are. Watch some of them. They're gluing them to the
Everyone
table.
that I've seen, they've glued it to the table.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah?
the original ones, no, they weren't, but a lot of guys are gluing them to the table and doing it.
That's cheating.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
Big tank.
Is that 10th scale or 124 scale?
No, it's a 24 scale.
24 scale.
24 scale, but you can do it with the 10 scale also.
Yeah, that'd be difficult with the 10th scale. Making the tire not fall over.
I think it'd be kind of funny if the imposter showed up.
I think it would too.
See you later, Tony. Good night.
Whoa.
Right.
See you, Tony.
Yeah,
Night,
Johnny.
Tony.
Later. Tony. Ooh.
K-Bash probably left to start tuning motors, figure out which one he's going to use.
Mhm.
No, he's making up a cart list on the Easter webs of everything he's got to order.
Mhm.
He's like,
He's probably
man,
got half the stuff. He just needs the
yeah, he just needs a chassis.
adapters. No, he's got the adapters. He can just pull them off the Gorgon, right?
Yeah, if he's got
Yeah.
them now. I mean, crap, I don't even have them.
Yeah, I got the hot racing ones. I think they're only like 4 millimeters or 5, 6 millimeters wide.
Yeah, I don't have them either, but I'd have to get another set of hooms or foams.
Yeah, I don't have foams. That's why I just gonna use the GRPs.
But there's plenty of time.
The Hoons are belted, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they don't swell so much, and you can use them.
I'm gonna have to go to Goodwill.
But then again, so do the reactions, the Proline reaction drag tires, they're belted.
They are.
That definitely helps it stop from pizza cuttering.
Yeah, but you can still break a band in them.
Yeah.
Dude, have you ever taped the vent holes off and ran the car with the stock tires
Which car?
on drag car? Have you ever heard the noise that they make at like 60 miles an hour?
Yes.
Pretty weird.
You ever sit there and do it and have them taped off and your tire starts expanding on you during the afternoon?
Is that what? Are you serious?
I've had them
Hot
where they
air,
swelled
man.
so much on one side, the car took a hard right.
Yeah. Just one tire just decides to start swelling up.
Hot
Yep.
air builds pressure.
Mhm.
On the old bead locks, I've had them totally come off out of the bead lock. The
Oh,
non-glue, the screw together bead locks, I've had them totally come apart.
Yeah. Well, on one-to-one drag racers, they bead lock them, and they still find out that they've the rim already still moved by itself without taking the tire with it.
oh,
What?
The
He's trying to
Dutchman's
say where you
woodshed.
mark your bead lock tires on the valve stem and if the tires have moved compared to the rim.
No, I know that they put these marks on the tires to see if the rim is moving
Which is
inside the tire.
broken glass from rocks.
That big white mark that's on the tire is to see if the tire is spinning more than they're actually wanting it to.
yeah.
Wait a minute. So what's this white mark for on this tire?
When you run a bead lock, you a lot of times you'll
I
mark it
was kidding.
at the valve. Yeah.
NASCAR does that. That's what Dutchman says.
Yeah. You want to make sure it's not spinning inside the rim is spinning inside the tire.
He also said
Ah,
Indy also.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10 on a drag car, the tires are actually screwed to the rim.
Lately, Dennis, they're using all front and rear bead locks though, so they can swap tires at the track without having a machine. They're carrying the tire spoons and the goop and they're
Really?
busting the bead lock, popping them. Yeah,
Wow.
because these cars that are heavy and stuff, they're beating the sidewalls out of the tires. So they're swapping tires like 6 passes.
Wow. They're going
Wow.
through a lot more than they used to.
Oh yeah. Well, before when you had 1200 horsepower, you're probably one of the kings of the event if you could make it work. Now they're 3,000, 5,000 horsepower and turning them down.
I thought there were some of them as high as 10,000, like the top
There
fuel.
is. I'm not talking top fuel. I'm talking like guys that are out. Like the drag and drive that just happened in Florida, sick week. Brent LaSala with a twin turbo Cobra motor just averaged 621 for 5 days and drove 1,000 miles with the same car. Like they went from South Georgia Motorsports all the way to Bradenton, or all the way to Gainesville, then to Orlando,
Bradenton.
to Bradenton, then back up to Georgia. It was
And they drag raced with those same tires.
not the same tires, same cars. They swapped tires.
Same cars.
Wow.
They swap shit out, but whatever.
Yeah, they're driving their drag car on the road.
With a trailer behind it, because you can't have a trailer with you because you can only use the tools that parts that you bring with you or other racers.
Hey, Sean.
They can only use so many tires in one race.
Camera looks fucking
Yeah, that's
misty or
fitted.
like mystical or foggy. Something on it. Like, fuck. That's better. Fuck is up there. Look, fucking.
What are you mumbling,
Looks like I'm
Sean?
sitting in fucking fog.
He said his brightness was too bright.
Hey, put the pills down, dude. Can't understand you. I'm popping too many pills.
My job.
Dutchman, do you have RCs? He knows a lot about car racing.
And oh. What's
Did
up,
you see the
everybody
bearings
in
Tank
the
got for
chat?
you, Sean?
Psycho, what's up? Dutchman's gonna say what is it?
Did you see the bearings Tank got in for you for
No,
the crane? They're bigger than these rear tires.
Well, not quite.
the bearings are. Oh, that is that the ones for the top?
Yeah.
Pivot.
Ones for the spindle.
Does some
Let me
pretty cool
spotlight you, Tank.
stuff.
My internet's
over there.
sucking right now, I think.
So there's two of them,
There's trains. How cool.
and they're gonna go right in the center, and that big 3D printed part goes in the center, and that's what stops it from coming out.
That's
It's
where
a,
they
it's like a,
pivot
it's like
to.
they're like the neck for it.
Jesus, I didn't realize they were that fucking big. Jesus.
Yeah, and I bet you they weigh over a pound apiece.
And I got
Nice.
one together, all put together,
Oh,
and I'm doing another one. So I got started screwing it. So I'm doing the red one that's gonna go below that one.
Oh, your screws came
That
in, huh?
thing's gonna
Cool.
be fucking killer.
Dutchman says he used to work for Penske Racing back in the day.
Yes. That's
And
what
I
it says
tested
in
a
the
few
back.
cars.
Just
I
checked
can't
out his
believe- I
channel.
can't
Just
believe
subbed your
they
channel
did.
there, Dutchman's.
Yeah, I can't believe the big
Trains and
bearings
stuff.
are.
I think if you put
big.
shout out Dutchman in the chat, I think the Nightbot's still on. Put a link to your channel.
Got a whole train set up there. It's pretty cool.
He says he has
Tunnels.
RC cars too, so
So that pin, so when both of them bearings being that size, that pin in the middle must be a pretty big pin.
Yeah, it's a very big pin. Yeah,
Extra
that gray
that
pin that
moves
looks
the
like a
top
motor
down,
there.
let it rotate.
That big gray pin that looks like a motor there where we're looking at the other night.
Yeah, that's a pretty big pin. Yeah,
Dutchman-
I didn't realize looking at it in the paper, it didn't look that big, but when you see the cent of that bearing, it's looking pretty big.
yeah,
What are you working
Dutchman.
on? The drag car, Josh?
He says he worked back in the 70s. So how old are you, Dutchman?
What's up, Green Frog? He's old.
Dutchman, if you
That's
think
okay.
He's old. He's Dennis old.
Oh, I think he's older than Dennis. No offense, Dutchman.
Yeah, no.
That's
hang
what
on.
if you type in shout out in one word, it'll bring your link to your channel up.
He's Dennis old. That's funny.
Well, this one is called the Frog. I got that in 1986. Dutchman's Wood
Oh,
Shack
here we go.
68.
68.
Oh, a frog. Do you know what a frog is, Brad?
There's a
If we're
link. There's a link
going
to
for
his
another
channel.
term that I'm not aware of with frog, what are we doing here?
An RC. The
An
frog.
RC. Oh yeah, well
RC.
yeah, my frog. I have a frog RC, but I thought you were talking about something else.
No, no.
Oh, he says that was his first hobby car.
Yes.
Yep, I have a frog.
Okay, we got Sean in here twice.
No, that's
Okay,
me.
once.
I clicked out and came back in. I think that's better now. It was freezing there.
Well, you got to play nice
Yeah.
if you want to stay in
Frog.
here.
I have a 23 turn brushed motor, and my mine's pretty quick.
It's all right.
He's probably got a mechanical speed controller in his.
Probably.
What was that, James? Is that the Traxxas pickup truck?
It's the Traxxas converted drag car. We're gonna do
Converted, you said?
yes, or converted.
Like fucking
Either one
frozen.
works.
I have mine running on my channel, Brad Kelman.
We're doing a speed run challenge. That's what we were talking about tonight, Sean,
Yeah, okay.
with old drag cars. No Tama no Tamayas.
No Tamayas.
No
Brad.
carbon fiber.
No carbon
Two-wheel
fiber
drive.
chassis.
Two-wheel drive transmission's got to be in the back. 3S Max.
You'll get a load of them. What do you call it? The DR10s on it?
Yep. DR10, low C22S, and the Traxxas.
Yeah.
You can use both.
The Traxxas pick up the DR10.
Yeah, but you got 3 chassis to choose from Traxxas for track racing, it seems, in this competition.
Yeah, my internet must know me really well. It's saying your internet's unstable.
Yes. It should just say
fucking
unstable
froze
as a
again.
general term for everything in the hotel.
Another road course Mustang one, about 15 years old.
Brad's got a stack of Tamiya sitting by him unbuilt.
And one new one that came in after all of them, so.
But it doesn't have hex hardware.
No, I'm upset about it. I thought it did, but it did come with full ball bearings and steering for the ball bearings. Ball bearings for the steering.
Well, Dutchman, keep an eye out. We're going to do a speed run challenge with these instead of drag racing them, just to see a top speed.
Yeah, they're gonna do an actual
Okay.
13. They're gonna try to do 1320s with these. Real 1320.
Can you put whatever electronics in ESC, or does it have to be?
Whatever you want, just 3S.
3S.
Okay.
3S Max.
As long as
But
it's Tamiya.
have you used the standard gearing that comes in it, or no? Or
If
you
you can
change
make
the
it fit, you have to use the transmission. You don't have to use the standard gearing.
Oh, okay.
Too many rules. Too many rules.
Now Mitchell's like just yes.
It looks like we lost icons.
Well,
What
Mitchell
the
is
hell?
hosting it.
What the fucking hell? Photos out of Eric.
He's sitting on
My
the beach.
gimpy leprechaun.
Like, I didn't know if that was an actual photo of you or it was actually you for a second. I then I
That's
seen
just
the
the
waves
background.
moving. I was like, it had to be a background, just seen the waves. What the hell?
He's Dutchman seems like he's got a whole bunch of stuff in RC. Doesn't matter, not just cars. I'll be watching, guys.
Oh, I gotta update my damn.
When we do the
My
official
internet's
video
unstable as
saying
hell tonight.
when it starts and stuff, you'll just comment in it if you want to get involved, and then make videos, tag Mitch or I or K-Bash.
Yeah,
All right, see you, Dutchman.
Bye,
don't
Dutchman.
any-
Take it easy.
See you later.
Dustin.
What were you trying to say, Sean?
I think he froze.
Yeah, I
Can,
think it's
can you guys
internet.
hear my drilling?
No.
No,
No.
Jack.
Okay, good.
No, you're a quiet driller. It
Ah,
is in
now
Milwaukee.
My internet's as unstable as fucking sin tonight. It's crazy.
Yeah, he just froze up. We noticed.
Yeah. It knows me all too well. It's unstable.
That casting couch isn't working for you today.
Yeah, I know. My fucking ankle's itchy as fuck all day though. It's crazy.
Itchy.
Yeah.
Itchy bitchy.
Isn't that a sign of gangrene?
Nah, that's a
Right.
sign. That's a sign that the bones.
That scares
the-
Sean.
The bones are just knitting back together or some shit, like, you know?
Or not?
Yeah, I'll know Monday. I had to go see a specialist Monday, so I know that. But the bruising's fucking getting worse every day, which is a good sign because the bruising means it's healing.
Sean's hardcore, man. It's always breaking something. He goes to work damaged and sick.
You're not breaking it. You're not having fun.
Oh yeah, like he's having fun breaking his body.
I'm from the suck it up buttercup generation, Brad. You know, so
You're a Gen. I think you're at the end of the Gen Xers, aren't you? That's the age you're in.
yeah, I'm the last of a dying breed.
Yep.
People that knew what it was like without the internet.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Without cell phone, but that's what makes us dangerous. We knew how to do shit without internet and phones.
We didn't
Yeah.
have cell phones, computers,
Yeah,
we didn't have cars.
so we know how to do shit with both now. Like, so we could survive without computers and phones.
When we use AI, we had to think about it.
Yeah,
Even though AI did try to trick Keith the other day.
Try to kill
Like,
Keith.
trick him. What?
Trick. They told him it was a different day.
Different time too. Huh?
Yeah, I didn't know
I
what
think
the hell they.
It didn't know the date, right? I think it knew
Yeah.
the time, but not the date.
Yeah.
Like they had a full blown argument.
They did. Who won?
Keith finally won.
AI won.
Shit, I got pubs on this.
It's like when I was growing up, there was no such thing as dyslexia or ADHD.
Right?
It was a
That's
fucking
when they were
stupid.
just learning about that.
Yeah, well, it was just you had the stupid cunt and the mad cunt. And that was it. Like, you know, that was it. None of that. There's a bunch of stupid cunts and a bunch of mad cunts.
Is that water you're drinking?
No, Diet Coke.
It's cola.
Diet Coke. Cola is completely different. Cola is
Don't go.
cola.
All you're gonna say is don't get this going. I heard this spiel at Axial Fest.
Yeah, there's a difference between cola and Coca-Cola. There's a complete difference. Cola is more like what do you call that fucking RC? What's that drink?
RC Cola,
RC Cola.
Royal Crown.
Yeah,
Royal
that's
Crown.
cool.
Crown is alcohol.
No, that's what it's called.
No,
Royal
Crown Royal.
Crown
is-
Royal.
That's
Not
Crown
Royal
Royal.
Crown.
That's not Crown.
Mhm.
Royal
You're
Crown.
thinking of the wrong shit.
You could mix it with that, but
See, you already got Mitchell tweaking his car. Look at you guys.
Well, My son's got this thing so jacked up from the last time we were out. It's bad. I might just have to buy a DR10 to match it up with K-Bash. Say, fair playing
Oh,
field.
I didn't know he.
You
I
know,
thought the only two-wheel drive he had was the
they
Gorgon.
still sell those?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You
checked
know what
today.
it'll come down to. Oh, well, you got a better car, or you got this, or you got that. No. We started out the same thing.
Oh yeah, you're gonna buy the kit for $150, huh?
Yeah, and it's $15 off on Amain for February.
And does that come as a roller
Yeah.
or a
Well, it
slider?
doesn't have slider.
Slider.
Who
Aluminum
knows?
shocks.
It's possible that drag racing will be like an ebb and flow. It'll come back one day again in force, and then it'll drop off again.
It's not gone. It's just not what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was-
like during the pandemic.
No. Brad, you don't understand what he's trying to tell you. When I got into drag racing, it was just take what you got, put it out on the street, and who went the fastest, that was the stock class. Now everybody's buying all these over processed ESCs, they're burning up batteries. I mean, it's for me to go race a weekend, it's gonna cost me like $150 just to even compete. That's not even to say to win. No, it's not
No,
like
they
that
got
anymore. And then they're making all these stupid ass rules. Nah.
on top of
when unknown got into drag racing, he was already that tall. He didn't need stilettos.
So I got out of it and I just put all my stuff up and said, I'm done.
Didn't they also have drag racing where they have just a stock, like a brush motor racing, and then they also use brushless? They have separate classes for them.
They do, but nobody races in those classes anymore.
yeah.
Those classes all died.
I know that those Mickey Thompsons look like a very authentic scale drag racing tire, but you say they balloon too much.
Yeah, I'm not using them. I think I use these on. I don't think I've ever used these. I think I put them on there just so it sit on the shelf flat.
They definitely were scale looking tires.
Mm-hmm.
So who's hitting 100 tomorrow?
Not you.
Dang.
Yeah.
That thing is gonna be friggin' tall.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing, when you put the 2 millimeter that are 18 millimeters thick, I think I might, or you might have problems because the way you have to drill, the tower is gonna be in the way, so it's gonna be tricky putting those screws there in the corner.
You gotta get the round tip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gonna have to use a round tip to get these in because it's so close to the.
Are you going to have to use like self tapping screws for this thing?
No. Oh no, the plastic is soft enough, it goes in.
What are you putting in this the big long ones right now, is it?
He doesn't have them, I don't think yet.
I don't have the long ones yet. No, I'm putting
Oh.
the 1.6 by 12 millimeter.
Those look good, though, I will say. And I was on the video, just the video that he shows of it running. So on the YouTube video of it, he only has 8 sections as well.
Yeah,
in the
yeah, I saw
YouTube
that.
video.
He's only got 8.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, have you ever had one of those on your work site, the one-to-one?
Car cranes, yeah, all the time.
The one you're having Frank make in one-to-one.
Not that exact model, but yes, I've had lots of car cranes. Which also, I was talking about them the other night, sure, how when we're jumping them, that's when most of the accidents happen. I was talking about how in Charlotte, in North Carolina, they let me jump it during the day,
That-
which is like still astonishing to me that they allowed us to jump.
What
it
kind of
during the day.
motorcycle you use? Like a 250 or something when you jump?
Yeah. Fucking a Honda 90 step through.
Jumps good.
Little
Jumps-
red and white step through Honda 90. They used to be fucking fun as hell, them step through Honda 90s. Did you have them over here or no?
What's that?
The Honda 90, the step throughs. They're sort of like a
Step
moped
through.
type fucking thing. Like,
I think they
Yeah,
make
we've
the
had the
monkeys.
mopeds.
yeah,
They're
they're sort of
like-
like a moped, like the Honda 90. They were
You
fucking
gotta
fun.
like kick it a little bit and then start it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have those. I thought Honda makes those monkey ones again.
They do.
Had them ones that with just a single round tube going down.
You know, and the older monkeys I hear go for decent money.
They're baboons.
They aren't called monkeys then. They're called Z
Ooh,
trail.
that wouldn't look bad at all.
I just say it was the old original Vespas. Like we used to have back in like the fucking late 80s, we had all the Vespas with all the mirrors all over them, and they're very fuck to buy one of them Vespas now. It's like nuts, crazy to buy them.
They sell
Never-
Vespas in this country.
Yeah, but buying an original Vespa right now is insane money.
Yeah.
I bet you
Small
can find them all over Ireland. I bet you they're popular in Ireland for the Vespas.
They're not. Right. They
They're
used to
old,
be.
they're antiques,
They used to
and
be
they're
in town. The old
expensive as
original
hell.
from the 70s and 80s. Them Vespas I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now. I'm not talking about modern day Vespas. I can fucking I can go into any fucking store here and buy a modern day Vespa.
The modern day Vespas can be a few different sizes too. There's a real big one, mid-size,
But
and
I'm
smaller.
I'm talking about the old original Vespas from the
What's
70s.
like the shield front end?
Yeah, just the old mod scooters from the 70s. We are the mods. We are the mods. We are the mods. I don't know if you ever watched a movie, Brad, called Quadrophenia. If you ever watch a movie called Quadrophenia, then you'll see what I'm talking about.
The name sounds familiar. There was also a name of a song from the Who, I think, wasn't it?
It's exactly the name. That's what the movie was named after. And Sting is actually in the movie. He's really young in it too.
See, the funny thing is, I have this little guy sitting underneath the table under here.
This little guy that once went 150 mile an hour.
In a Vespa?
No, believe it or not, this particular Stampede sat in my buddy's yard. That his his son would just push it around the yard. It is a full aluminum. Well, they're RPM lower control arms, but full aluminum chassis, and still has a servo in it. And it used to just sit in his yard. Snow, sleet, rain, hail, didn't matter. And finally one day, I'm like, dude, why don't you just let that sit there? He goes, you want it? Get it out of here. I'm sick and tired of looking at it. I'm like, yeah, okay. He's like, you could
Yeah.
do something with that. I said, it's an RC car. You can do anything with it. Of
Yeah,
course you could.
you're gonna do a 2-wheel drive speed run with it, right?
So believe it or not, out of this car, this ESC motor came from.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
And I'm talking for at least, I'd say at least 4 years easy. This car sat out in the weather
And it took
in
it.
the middle of the job. And motor and ESC is right there.
That's because they used to build things to fucking last. Now they build them to pass the warranty. As soon as it's 5 days past the warranty, stops working. That's how everything's built these days.
Mitch, are you gonna do a speed run with it to beat K-Bash against his Gorgon with that?
I don't know. I'm thinking about that. But for the challenge, the speed run challenge, I think I'm gonna have to get a DR10.
Well, then you could use that to, I mean, the Gorgon, that's along the lines of the Gorgon, so you could just do a separate thing against K-Bash with it.
For two reasons. One, it would be another car that my other daughter could run when we go out and drag race. Because I need to get another one anyway.
Good excuse.
See, it's a perfect excuse. It's for the kids. You know.
I just don't own any drag cars, so
He's got 6 excuses for the next 20 years.
yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that Stampede will still be there.
Gotta go to the hobby shop. You know. Sorry. Junior needs something. What do you want me to do? You gotta tell that kid no.
Yeah. Are you gonna take that kill home? You gotta tell him no. Gotta learn somehow.
And Brad, how comes your camera's off tonight? You sitting there naked?
I just want to be in the dark and not be showing myself.
He's slathered mayonnaise all over himself again.
Damn, Sean, why'd you have to say some stupid shit like that?
Oh shit, man.
You're giving Eric bad images.
That's all Eric's gonna see now when he closes his eyes. Brad sitting there smearing himself with mayonnaise. Ooh, Tamiya's are we? Look at that dead sexy new Tamiya.
You're giving Eric.
Damn it.
You're gonna give Eric nightmares.
Yeah.
And you're getting me hungry, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hornet
Damn.
again,
I'm
man.
thinking that
Belly hornet.
They laugh to get you hungry. That might be the worst statement of the night.
What?
What statement?
Keith said that's making him hungry.
Mm.
I didn't know he liked mayonnaise. I didn't know you liked mayonnaise, Keith.
Brad's
I
waiting
really
for you
don't
to
like
come lick
mayonnaise.
it off him. So is KB.
It's not the mayonnaise, Brad. Mm.
That's not
That's it. You can have the mayonnaise in the jar, or you can have his fresh made one. It's up to
You mean
you.
a squeeze bottle?
Well, if you want to call it your squeeze bottle, that's up to you. I said, okay, I haven't been drinking. What's your thoughts on Sunday? Keegan, welcome in, sir. Cream Frog, welcome. Hello.
I think I'm gonna watch something else other than that.
Yeah.
Should be a good game though.
Great, it's gonna be
Who's in it?
Yeah. All it
Yeah.
does is make me
Eagles
closer
and
to
Chiefs.
NASCAR.
What did you say? Eat what?
I said Eagles and Chiefs.
whoa.
Eagles.
Oh, Eagles and Chiefs.
Taylor Swift is going to be in it.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
They're gonna put her on the field and watch her get crushed by the lineman.
As a cowboy, Eric, you have to be going for the Chiefs. There's no way you could. There's no way you could fucking.
Oh, I can't stand. Oh, I can't stand the fucking Eagles. Oh,
Yeah, there's no way.
Who are you rooting? Who are
on
you
the
rooting for
Eagles.
this Sunday, Eric?
You just heard him.
I
Kendrick
didn't hear it.
Lamar. That's who I'm. I can't wait to see Kendrick Lamar because then once this game is over, I can't wait till Sunday after next.
What's the Sunday after that?
Daytona 500.
Oh, that's it. Daytona right after that. Yeah.
I can't believe the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl again.
I know.
That's
Crazy.
somebody's doing something. This is paid. Somebody's doing something wrong.
Yeah, them and
Awesome.
Kansas City. The referees are fucking for both of them.
Oh, didn't the Chiefs make it last year too? Chiefs
Yeah.
The
did.
Chiefs, this
Yeah,
is
this is.
if
they
the
went
Chiefs
with
win it,
three-
they'll be the first team in history to win 3 straight. They've won back-to-back Super Bowls. This will be the first team ever to win 3 in a
Well,
row.
when was the last Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl? How long is that?
Brad, shut up. Don't even start.
the,
I'm not.
the last time that happened, Brad, the Pope was an altar boy.
Who was an altar boy?
The Pope.
Pope.
Oh,
Wow.
That was loud. It was, oh, not me.
the Pope was an altar boy.
Mitch just went deaf.
Oh, you got earphones in.
What?
Huh?
I get earphones in.
Sorry for you, player.
Yeah, I'm used to that little giggle.
That little
Little?
giggle.
Yeah, that little giggle.
Okay, you call that a little giggle?
What are you at, James? You putting some Fast Eddie's bearings in there too?
No. There's ceramic bearings in the DR10 though.
Put that on there.
That's what's in mine.
Is Fast Eddie's still around?
They
even,
came
I think?
standard that
Yes.
way? They came stock with those?
Yeah,
No, it did not, bro.
Oh.
that's been a long. It is.
Brad, we're talking about
bearings
drag
and stuff.
cars. Stop.
Yes, I
drag
know. I
cars
said
don't do anything but just go from A to B as slow as possible. That's why you had to spend a lot of money. And the money they were spending.
A bit of both cycle. Brad was offering KBRC his squeeze bottle with some mayonnaise on it. Yes. Ooh, fuck.
I'm starting to fall asleep.
I just had my
Wake up.
fucking.
My
I
eyes
just
are
had the
getting
rest of my
heavy.
big fucking bruised up. Look at that. Fucking marks up beside that. Huh?
Yeah,
Nice.
falling up, boy.
Up both sides, like right all the way fucking around it. That side's definitely the worst though. Huh? Fucking crazy. Crazy. Fucking last night though, I had to leave. The fucking chat last night was it was throbbing for some reason. And then today it's just as itchy as a motherfucker.
Are you driving around in the forklift, Sean?
Today, yeah, I was driving around the low, yeah. I was actually driving the low today. With no choice. I had to jump in and fucking unload the truck.
you were doing that?
Yeah.
At least you're sitting.
Yeah, but it's the fucking main foot for like the throttle and fucking brake.
Oh, I mean, technically, you could find a way to elevate your leg while you're doing that.
But you can't really because it's I'm right
He
footed.
needs that foot.
Drive his
Oh,
Right footed, so you need that. It's just hard because you don't get the right feeling on the throttle, like the.
yeah, things become numb because you can't feel how far you're pushing on it.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
They hit the side of the trailer, thinking the driver's fucking shut your mouth, dickhead. Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm falling asleep over here.
Later,
Alright,
Dennis.
bye.
brother.
Yeah.
See you, Dennis.
Well,
We'll see
that's-
you guys
Later, buddy.
later.
Near midnight, he's getting ready to turn into a pumpkin. Yes.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm printing one of those swords there that you when you go like this and it comes out.
Oh yeah, like the
I'm
lightsaber
printing that.
Lightsaber sword.
Yeah, kind of a lightsaber,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
the first one I printed, the middle came loose. So as it was printed, it kind of did all jagged edge like that.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
So what I did is I exploded the thing. I did not print this, but I'm only printing this. So it's half the time,
Yeah.
more than half the time. So it's almost done.
Man, I got to get some clear for this thing.
Instead
Plus
of
some
white, you're
windshield
using
wiper.
gray.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well, the blade is
Oh.
gray on a sword,
Yeah, it's not white. It's silver.
silver. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What's
close
the
as you can
yellow?
get to it.
What's the yellow bin full of? Like,
It's called a poop bin.
that's what you scrape the plate off into, is
It's
it?
when it changes color. When you change color,
Oops.
it drains itself, and that's where it puts it.
Oh, because it just from here it just looks like a load of little Lego blocks.
Everybody calls it a poop bin.
God, yeah.
All right. I'm gonna talk to you guys later when we get out too.
Bye.
Later.
Right,
See you, buddy.
we're gonna-
Later.
Later, buddy.
That just
Later.
looks like a load of shit.
Yeah, it'd be great to be able to get something to recycle all that plastic.
You can.
handy.
That's all
That's handy,
recyclable
though,
plastic.
That's
Yeah.
handy though, that cleans
Yeah,
itself.
that technology is just now catching up
Yeah.
because nobody ever knew there was going to be so much poop.
Waste.
Some people take this and puts it in silicone molds, and they just mold skeleton heads, or they do all kind of different stuff.
Right, they get it hot and mold it.
Yeah. They
I
melt
think the
it.
cheapest recyclable filament, I think it was like $300 something. So they're coming down. When they get around 150, I might buy one.
Then it turns it into pellets.
Multicolor.
Yeah, it kind of does. It's like it's like putting it in a blender, blends it all up, and then it melts it and shoots it, and it just does it in reverse, basically.
What are you making that for, Tank?
For fun.
Just to mess around with.
I saw that and I said, "Oh, I'll give myself a break of printing tower pieces, and I'll print this instead."
Is this the first
Sean.
use of the silver?
Sean's like, motherfucker, you better get that off that plate and start printing my
Yeah,
shit.
start printing my tower. Yeah.
Hey, is that the first time you're using silver, Frank?
No, I've used it for Sean's crane.
Oh, I thought you were
Ladders.
using red and white for his crane.
That looks
Ladders.
just like a 3-wheeler, Josh.
So this is Sean's filament.
You got the ladders and the platforms and all are all silver.
Yep.
What are you talking about the 3-wheeler, Keith?
Right there. It looks just like a 3-wheeler. How it's sitting.
Oh, the
camera.
way
Oh,
Josh
this one?
is sitting there,
Yeah.
yeah. You can only see it. It's trike.
That's why.
How long did it take to get it to get that high up?
Depends on how you talk to her, Brad.
There you go. I got my entry for the two-wheel the drag racing or speed run challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That's your pull truck.
Yeah,
That's your
but you
pull
don't need,
tractor.
where's your funny car?
That's my pull truck.
Yeah, but you can use your funny car, I no?
My funny car? No, it
Your
doesn't
funny
have a
car?
on-road body.
And it's long.
Yeah, but
Think
still
our
a
short course
drag, it's
trucks
still
though.
a drag chassis though. Where is that funny car? You have it behind you or somewhere type in?
Yeah, it's behind me in the back. It's a little harder
Yeah,
to get.
he still hasn't used his low turn brush motor, which I want to see run.
That funny
He
car
said
is
he's ran
actually
it.
really cool.
I got the fire team on sale big time again, huh?
Yeah.
Primal
Oh,
RC,
huge
that,
thing.
that funny car from Primal RC, the gas one, I think it's fucking sick.
That new Porsche from Primal looks good.
Is that one of one of the rules, Joyce? You have to have an on-road body.
Yeah.
Kurt would get the Primal Porsche if he could afford it. The 6 scale that they're making.
They're making a new car.
Yeah, you remember we saw it the other yesterday. It was a Porsche,
You should.
a 1980s, 1970s Porsche, like Carrera with that tail on it.
But you could technically get a couple of Tamiya bodies and actually cut them down into like one big long on-road car body, no?
Can I use a low C16 scale drag car?
Good. But those thing, it's like, it's direct drive. So that rail car is direct drive. It's not meant for very, very fast. It's meant to go from 0 to whatever very fast. So gearing is kind of challenging on that to actually try to make it go even faster.
Oh, the Rift is 4 1/4. Oh,
Like a lawn dart.
So you want a Rift, Kurt?
it's on sale 4 1/4.
What is it?
A Rift.
Thought you had a Rift.
You just got fucking rid of all your drag.
I don't have a Rift. No.
Didn't you?
Get rid of what?
You just got rid of all your fucking drag cars too, didn't you?
No.
I thought you got rid of your drags.
Nuh-uh.
Two
I only-
towers.
I only sold a couple big cars. That's all.
Two towers is 16-inch and 7/8.
The two of them.
Huh?
Two of them.
Talking about the tower
Oh,
that you put
okay.
together.
Do you have
So
8 of those?
4 of them is just slightly under 3 feet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 6 feet tall, over 6 feet tall with the
Yeah,
top.
so it'll be 6 feet to the bottom.
It's going to be taller than Frank. Let's just put it that way.
Supposed to be 7 feet on top of that peak.
Yeah, so it'll be 6 feet to the underside of the swinging arm.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It should clear you all day, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to stand underneath it and swing over the top of them.
Should put a bear down there and have it
You have
raise
to
it
get
up
a
to
ladder
yourself.
to put it together.
Yeah.
Actually, all he'll need is a step ladder.
I
Yeah,
can't believe the
best.
size of them fucking bearings. Though.
You can't use that chassis, Mitchell.
Wow.
Because it goes against the rules that you already set.
Cheating. You're a fucking cheater.
4-wheel drive.
It's not a plastic tub. It's not a stock plastic tub.
You can't use carbon fiber.
Green
No,
flag,
I'm
what's up?
not. No, I wouldn't use this for that. No, I am. This is like the Gorgon. So Kay has been running the Gorgon. And
That's his challenge to the Gorgon.
You can't even keep up with an infraction.
God,
Damn,
is
Mitchell, you just
pick you up in the
Hold
rain
on.
and
You're just
not
letting them
see you?
Look at
abuse
this.
you.
Look at this face.
Mhm.
all right. Alright.
You have a breed that no longer exists. They don't make two-wheel drive stampedes
You know
anymore.
what his
too.
Saturday and Sunday's gonna be now? Who
Right.
came up
Oh,
with
yeah.
a fucking infraction?
As long as
Shut
the
out
weather holds
testing
up
the-
out there.
Sit out testing that low C.
Yep. Tomorrow. No. Yeah. I don't know. I don't even have electronics for it, so I mean, unless I took them out of that.
One thing's for sure: if you're going to use the Stampede to challenge his Gorgon, you're going to have to lower the suspension and everything. The shocks are going to be shorter.
We should include the Gorgon just so Brad can join it.
Yeah.
No, I don't have everything else you need. So,
Brad wants to get his Hornet out and do it. Hornet.
well, I do plan on running it this year when the weather gets better.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be
Mm.
dry. Can't get it wet.
He's gonna
Hey,
straight Mambo act.
It's midnight, guys. I'm going to shut down live.
All right.
Thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out.
Have a good weekend,
Green
everybody.
Frog, Dirk,
Peace out.
Shoot.
Raymond, everyone else that was